This is our glorious castle, and it just got done being constructed. Now, this is basically a castle building wave defense roguelike. So what we can do at the beginning is we can choose between one option on each page. So I'm thinking long term it'd be good to have a farm. So we'll choose the farm, and we'll put the farm on the opposite side of the castle. Now here we can choose either a workman or a swordsman, and I think a swordsman is gonna be better. Another house or a gift of gold. We'll take, I guess, the house. And we'll put it out here in the back. At some point, we're gonna wanna like build a wall. Now, I'm gonna take a crossbowman here. We'll take the gold. We'll take the farm for sure. We need more jobs for our workers to work. We'll take the food and a timber post. And at this point, I think we're gonna take the food as well. Because if you don't have enough food, well, your people are gonna starve and your workers are gonna disappear, AKA die. So what we're gonna do is put a worker here, and he can actually work so long as there's daylight. So we've got 3 workers and 3 workable slots here, 2 farms and the single lumber pile. And so we're gonna be able to harvest some pretty good resources up until the time the day ends. And when the day ends, night begins and the battle starts. So, oh my goodness, it looks like the enemy is going to try a pincer maneuver here and attack with 40 troops. Now, we only have 6, but I do have something called strike. So what we're going to be doing is looking for a big group of enemies and hitting them with this. Now, every time it recharges, I can use it again. We've got 1 single crossbowman and 6 knights. And my gosh, this man is brave. With a proper use of strike, he was able to absolutely decimate the enemy. Now, that strike only killed 1 of them, unfortunately. But look at this. See, this is why we went pretty heavy on giving our forces, well, enough numbers to compete with just, like, the massive invasion force that the enemy's setting up. So, from what I understand, they're basically like forces of the undead, and they come from, I guess, the netherworld out of these weird portals. So ultimately what we're going to want to do long-term strategy is build a wall, build defensive towers, and basically have the economy inside the castle will support this. So we've got options. Do we want to take the gift of stone? Well, we've already got 130 stone, and this is the altar of the fallen. So when a soldier falls in battle, their spirit may be drawn here. I think that would be pretty big. Now, as far as where's to put it, I'm going to just put it there. We'll take another house. I think right now I want to do like long-term infrastructure things. So we'll take food, another swordsman. We don't have a stone pit. A stone pit would be good to have. We can put it right next to the lumber pile. I'd want another crossbowman. Ooh, a gold vein would be nice. So, and we'll get another farm because food is the lifeblood of any empire. Take another house, and we'll take a farm. Now what we're gonna need to do tomorrow is try to get more workers, because we have 1 unworked tile that could be worked. So we've got the 2 new additional troops, and we're about to enter in to the next night. Now what I do like is they'll continue to work while we're doing that and generating their resources just at an expedient speed. They do it faster. So now the enemy force is split over here. 47 troops and 32? You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. So if we do bunch them up, strike is best to do once they're bunched up here. So they should bunch up, and I should be able to get, I don't know, was that 2, 3? Wait, are they just bypassing my troops? That's illegal. But my swordsmen are faster than these weird wraiths, these spirits of the undead, or they could be skellies. They don't look like skellies. They're not skellies. So how many do we got? Okay, remaining enemies is 50. That's kind of crazy. Now the good thing is we haven't really suffered any real casualties. All my troops are still alive, and almost none of them really have any losses of life. But when you consider just how many troops are coming, it's kind of nuts. I think we might have to split up our forces. Otherwise the castle's gonna take some heat. Oh shoot, we got a new enemy force. I'm gonna assume that these guys, yeah, are melee. Not melee, ranged troops. Oh, they've got bows. I thought those were like wizard staffs, but no, they're bows and arrows. Oh, great. So here I'm talking about, so we want to target, well, them, but they have twice as much health as the normal minions. Uh-oh. Crossbowmen are entering melee, but look at that. Okay, so the food remaining is 20. Ooh. A small set of resources to help build the city wall. I'll take that over the gold. We don't seem to be in too much of a shortage for gold. Oh, heck yeah. Choose a wall to build. We'll go right there. Now, we do have gold and wood being produced. I guess if we get another option for wood or a wall. Yeah, we'll take another altar. Take another farm. Another gold vein. And now we basically just need to, like, get as many builders as we can. Oops, I accidentally built these incorrectly. Crossbowmen, stone, gold. I guess we get 3 builders every day, or villagers every day. And we'll take the wood. So we got 4 builders to place. Definitely want to keep up food production. So we'll put 2 of the 4 right there. And then I'm thinking wood, or stone and wood. So there's an unused gold tile. And we'll finish the day. Now there's an exclamation over my castle, but I can't click it. So I have no idea what that means. Maybe it means we're gonna die. Lucky me. Uncertain trade. A wandering merchant arrives at the city gates. So I could trade a ton of resources for a little bit of food. My one question is I don't know how much food we're using. We'll negotiate a smaller deal because, you know, why not? Now that the enemy, we've placed up this wall. Oh gosh, okay, that's quite terrifying. The remaining enemies are just 5, but they're these massive, like, juggernaut troops. All right, where's the next one's coming from? Probably over here, I would guess. Strike them quick. Wow, a lightning bolt basically takes down like 10% health. Oh, and of course they're just gonna, yeah, attack the wall straight away. Oh man, we just lost a troop. Now here's the thing. Ooh, it looks like he's able to respawn here. So we did lose a troop, but he respawned. The wall got damaged, and my question is, okay, our main builder from the castle goes out and repairs it. So right now we're 23 out of 25 population, so we're gonna want 1 house. So we'll place that. A spell fragment. A fragment of a spell that unlocks a powerful blazing wall of fire to combat. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I've got a wall of fire. I don't really know how that works. Now one thing that's kind of cool is say you have some resources you don't want to do anything with. You can sell it for 10 gold, 10 wood, and 10 stone. Now we've got a ton of wood and stone, so we might as well just like take the gold in that situation. But it's pretty cool that we have that ability. I'll get another farm. I've already got 2 stone pits, and I feel like we're doing pretty good there. I definitely... Oh, man. A place where your miners dig for a moderate amount of gold. That would be really cool, but I want more troops. So we got to see if we can't get more troops elsewhere. Okay, I want the crossbowmen, but we have to be smart and place our first tower. I'm going to go ahead and place it, I guess. We could put it right here. And we could get more wall resources. So we're going to put it there. And we're going to start outside moving in, so troops will funnel down the middle here. Take the swordsman. Oh, interesting. Explosive houses. All right, I want the gold mine, but I think well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to take the gold mine. All right, we'll put it over here next to the other gold tiles. Let's see, so how many tiles do we have? How many people can we put there? We'll wait for our guy to finish up building it. We only added 1 troop. Do I need to put an archer up there? Oh, okay, you can place 2 villagers there. I'll place the other one in the farm. So at this point, I guess... Do you need more than 1? No. You know what? I don't think you do. We'll take the lumberjack hut. These seem just like future-proofing our needs. I wasn't able to place that builder in time. And our builder actually... Okay, we're going to get attacked by 3 sides. 3? Just 3. 18, 22, and 22. And unfortunately, our tower's over here. I think the tower will auto-fire. It doesn't look like I can place troops there. Now, the enemy is already laying siege to this wall segment over here. And that's all well and good. Hopefully, we'll have some options to put some defensive towers up over there. But the wall just got absolutely crushed already. And we've got enemy forces moving in on, I guess it would be like the north side. This strike is cool. I'm hoping we can get more magical fragments so that we can do more damage with our spells. Because strike is just no good against their mid-tier and high-tier units. It's pretty much just good against the chaff units. So that's cool. The controls, the RTS-style controls are actually pretty good. All right, there we go. Now we just gotta deal with the archer. It didn't look like I suffered any casualties. So at some point, we're going to need to see if we can't increase our builders, because this guy's got a lot to do. So that might be the rate limiting factor here. We'll take the crossbowman. A sword arena. Assign villagers to create sword wielding soldiers to, yes, We need this. Ooh, and I want this tower. What am I lacking? I'm lacking wood. Well, let's see if we can't get some wood. Another spell fragment. We've got 2. We need 1 more spell fragment. All right, this is where we might need to start like sacrificing cards. Explosive house and a gold vein. I don't need that. We're gonna sacrifice it. And let's see, what did I want? The sword building. Ooh, a heavy blade champion. A knight with high health and strong attack, but slow. Revives instantly at the castle gate. That would use up all of my lumber. And I think I need the 10 wood right now. You know what? Let's see how many resources I can produce during the day. Oh, hold on. Let's get this going. That was sort of foolish of me to have 1/4 of a day go by without these 2 guys pumping out wood, which is what we need. We're already at 64 just from unpausing. All right, so we can get the champion. We need him. And then where, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. We were dumb. We're dumb. That's what happens. All right, we'll put a tower here. So for 60 wood, I can get wall resources. We do have a lot more people. We'll take the wall resources later. So we've got these 2 trees and then this like lumberjack hut over here just pumping out troops. This is a pretty fun game. All right, so eventually we're gonna have walls all the way around, so we might as well put the corner tower there. Take the crossbowmen. And a quarry would be great, but a swordsman would also be great. We'll take the swordsman. And we'll finish the day and just accumulate resources. So it's day 5. Let's see what the future has for us. 1 billion troops. Once again, it's 1 billion. Oh, those guys look like ethereal for a second. All right. So the guard towers need no introduction. They just kind of do their thing, as guard towers do. Strike is just massive. I'm gonna summon my crossbowmen over here, so they'll just like fire with this tower while the swordsmen deal with all the troops. Wait, are those guys blowing up, or is that a magical spell of mine? I actually can't tell. Or are those like a new unit? Fire Wraith. Okay, yeah. Well, they've got the little ethereal fire-ness surrounding their person. I'd say the best thing we bought this round. Is my champion out there? Oh, yeah, he is. He's the one with the deer horns. Fire Wraiths are really strong. The wall here is almost crumbled, though. So we'll send our troops over here. Okay, we are in need of more troops. Okay, there's 1 enemy remaining. Is it gonna be like a boss? Or was it the one on the field of battle? Nothing spawning in. Okay, there we go. Hey, there's the 3rd spell fragment. Okay, so Wall of Fire. We have that now. Our food is low, but we're keeping up with it. We'll take the quarry. I just feel like long term, that's what you're gonna need. A crossbow arena. Okay, yeah, why not? Oh wait, I did buy the sword arena. Of course I did. I'm in control, in total control of this, and I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, we're at 32 out of 30, so I guess we have to take a house. Do we have any more houses? Ignite Shot. Unlocks the ability of towers. Yes. Choose one. What do we have? A lot of stone. All right, I don't think I need this, so we'll sacrifice it for some resources. We'll get another house because if you look, we're over a unit cap. So I assume that means guys would go away in the nighttime. And we'll take another farm. Oops. Oh man, I always hate when I misplace it. I wish you could sort of like, you know, like those Clash of Clans mobile games where you can just click a building and move it again? That would be really nice. We're gonna take a second tower and I'm gonna like double up right here, but I'm gonna leave some space to place more. We're good on food. So we got a gold mine option and either a timber post, which would be good, or stone. We'll take the stone and we'll take the food and we'll finish the day. Where's our army? We gotta wait till nighttime to move them around, but it looks like we have an event coming up. Flee into the fortress! The enemy is coming. And, oh, they've got flying units. That's awesome. Now the enemy's gonna be piling in through here, so I think this is gonna be the key juncture. I'm glad we put that new tower right there to support us. A messenger awaits. Let's give tribute. As night falls, a chilling voice echoes through the square. Nyara, the dark goddess, demands an offering. All right, please don't hurt me, evil spirit lady. Hell hath no worry like a woman scorned. Oh, and look at this. All right, can I zap these guys with lightning? I can. Can I fire them? Sort of. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, this wall of fire is awesome. That's definitely gonna help. Okay, so getting 3 fragments opens up a brand new spell. Why is this dead? All right, 95 enemies. Goodness. Where are they coming from? Everywhere? Okay. Cool. All right, we're just gonna roast all those guys slowly but surely as they're gonna just like crush through this wall. Oh my gosh. My walls are crumbling. My towers are crumbling. And I think there's going to be, yeah, there's still 34 troops. All right, they're going after these. So placing buildings in front of your castle seems to be, you know, a pretty good strategy. We can always rebuild them during the day, at least is the hope. All right, we're going to put this there. Zap that guy. Hopefully he roasts all the way through. Got rid of some of them. There's 17 enemies remaining. My strike spell is back up, and we've got enemy crossbow, or bowmen rather. So those guys are gonna suck. They're gonna kill a lot of our buildings. That tower's gone. All right, we'll do the spell. Now, does that hurt us? It doesn't look like it. We're not hurt by the fire spell, which is awesome. We lost 3 towers in 1 wall segment. We didn't lose any troops. So we can rebuild. It's gonna be harder to replace troops. So we should probably take the wall resources here. Now, as far as new stuff, we do have this. Oh, and you just place the villagers in here and they make troops. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad we learned how that happens. As far as wall segments, put it here. Another house, and I think another tower. I'll put it here since there's gonna be the gap right there. Oh, a war barracks. Unlocks barracks to attack enemies within range. Okay, so the barracks are both over there. That seems to be decent. We'll take it. And we will choose gold since we have an abundance of that. Oh, wow. Do I want crossbowmen or crossbowmen? Oh, wall resources. We'll be fully walled in. How do I get inside if there's a wall, though? Oh, that's a gate. There you go. Hey, build 10 farms. Look at how good I am. All right, and with this other villager, I wish I could click this. Okay, remaining production this day is 9.9 for a total of 55. Do I have enough food? I need to know if I have enough food. I guess if I have 55 food and 40 workforce, that's a surplus of food. So I'm going to put this guy in to make another crossbowman. So we added 3 crossbowmen and 1 swordsman over the night. And I think now that we have walls, crossbowmen are going to be better serving us than, say, footmen or like melee troops. So the enemy's going to be coming from all sides in obscene numbers. The biggest numbers are going to be over here and in the middle. This doesn't seem too bad, assuming that's just regular troops. But we don't know that. So we got our footmen force, and we got our crossbowmen force. And I'm going to control group them as control group 1. All right. So we're just going to get our magic spells out of the way. I should have put that like right up here. Okay, and the melee troops, of course, are going to do their thing. These guys need to be moved up so they can fire at everywhere. Oh, yeah. Strike did a fantastic job. Now, the enemy's already dropped to what? About 50%, I would say. I like the fact that we can sally forth outside of the gates. I think that's pretty cool. All right. I can't zoom out anymore, but I kind of wish I could. All right, so those are fire spirits. Now, this is just going to be a massive weak area. Not a lot to protect them. Is that doing enough? That's not doing enough. All right, so we'll summon the archers over here. Crossbowmen. Man, those things are nasty. At some point, I would love to be able to get stone walls, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Enemy big boys. All right, get them. Get them, lads. Do the thing. They're shadow golems is what they were. Okay. Well, they're all dead now. We did lose a troop, but he revived himself. So I think by having... Oh, since there's a cooldown... Oh, wait, there's still 24 enemies left? Holy biscuits. I forgot all about the aerial forces. All right, this wall's going to crumble. Yeah, these... What are they? Flame birds. Rude. Little flame birds. Wrecking my stuff. We still have 20 enemy troops left after this. All right, so they're going to... Wait, these guys are new. Ash strikers. Okay. Those are terrifying. I hate them. We should be able to just, like... use this as bait. Our lumber hut. There it is. All right, enemy. We're gonna have to do a massive amount of rebuilding. We got 3 new villagers. So what we could do is put 2 of them on the quarry. Oh, wall resources of stone. We want this. I'm gonna put the stone wall over here. Builder's house. Oh, we need another builder. This is the first time I've had the option to do it. We'll put him right behind the farms and the castle. Another tower is always good. Farms are needed, though. Take the villager, put him on that farm. All right, we're at 41 out of 40, so we're going to need another house, of course. When can I get... Oh, a harvest health. Slightly increase the health of farms permanently. I mean, that would have been good to know, because I guess I could use them as, like, walls in a way. Oh, yeah. Another stone. So we've got stone on the perimeter, and the middle is wood. Our production is 54 and our pop is 45. I'm assuming it's 1-to-1. I don't think we need another quarry, but I guess it would be better longer term than just stone. Take another altar of the fallen. And now it's like, do we want a swordsman or a tower? Definitely. Definitely a tower. And I think, like, putting them to where this side is pretty good. All right. We've got another villager that I can put in. Do I need to put them in the builder? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. And we'll finish the day. And now I've got 2 builders, so we'll be able to rebuild very, very quickly. It's day 8. My goal here is to get to day 10. That seems like a tall order, given just the sheer numerical superiority of the invading force. All right. Prepare to die. All right, so here's a wooden section that they're going to be attacking. So we'll fire that up, and we'll just blast them. These towers and the stone walls are slowing them down. Now, the big area of issue is definitely where the wooden walls were. And now we got the firebirds. Look at this, though. 3 towers, man, just chewing them up. All right, you guys are going to get fire-nated. Oh, yeah. As soon as we can get a card, a boon that will upgrade our towers, I say we take that. All right, we got the fire boys coming in here, which is not going to be fun. I want you to focus fire. Oh, we're losing our towers. We're losing this wall as well. We'll be able to rebuild, but actually, I don't want to lose these towers now because we're going to need their DPS. All right, charge out and meet them. All right, come on back. We lost this tower. One of our guys died but respawned. There's still 42 enemies? This is crazy, man. Soften them up. Hit them with the double magic. 38. Good night. Yeah. I'm glad we have 3 of these because some of our guys are very low on health. All right, so what's going to happen? We're going to just focus one by one until all 4 of these, shadow golems are dead. Please, no more shadow golems. Just send in the little, like, robed ghosts. We're dying here. Oh, my gosh, not these guys. We need towers over there. We need towers everywhere. By golly gee, look at this. I mean, I think we'll be lucky. Oh, no, they're taking out this tower. These things are great. We want more of them. This wall's still holding. Now, I think it's only a chance, though, that we respawn those troops, right? Towers get rebuilt and don't cost manpower. So, all right, that's the last enemy. Okay, we got absolutely shamackled there. Take the other tower, and we want it to cover over here. Do we have any more towers? Please, more towers. A swift hammer. Boost builder speed. That's cool. Yeah, we'll take it. And we'll give gold. All right, this is what we need. Another stone wall, so we'll give a little bit of time to get that. Ooh, another tower. Yeah. You know I love my towers. Now, where to put it, though? Think we need another builder's house? We have 2 builders. We're doing fine. We just need 80 stone. We're day 9. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. Can we do it, please? Strongest area will be these 3 and those 3, so we're going to wall up this one. Food's at 60. We're doing great on food. And we'll want a house at some point because we're, 44 out of 50? 44 out of 45, rather. Take the villager. Can always convert them into troops. And I'll take a farm. So now, gold mine, wood, or sacrifice. Oh, shoot. I lost track of time. That's unfortunate. All right. We will do the fire over here. Oh my gosh, dude, there's just so many enemies. What are these guys? These are new. Ash slimes. Okay, great. We've got ash slimes, and they're strong. All right, focus down those guys. Think we'll hold on that side. We will not hold in the north, so we're gonna burninate them. Get them, boys. Now, hopefully ash slime don't have like any AoE or anything that hurts my melee troops. Oh, okay, that's good. The enemy troops only need like, there's only 2. Oh, the little slimes turn into little baby slimes. Cool, because of course they do. That's always what the slimes do. There we go, 2 little baby slimes. That actually wall held. Both these walls collapsed. So it is day 10. We've almost made it. I'm assuming a boss is waiting for us. I'm gonna pause this while I take my time to think about what we need. Definitely want wall resources. So we'll wall up the last bit. Hey, build stone walls. We're the great wall architect. Extend tower range by 10%. Yeah, boy. You know we like that. You know we like that. We'll do the wood since we have an abundancy. And explosive houses. I mean, I put my houses in the back. So maybe next time we'll do that. We'll take the villager, crossbowmen, villager, villager, villager. We got so many villagers. Food, because we're going to need it. Swordsman and crossbowmen. We are going all out. Recruit 20 soldiers. So we have 72. Oh, we're 50. Oh, man. Yeah. So if I do this, I'm buying all crossbowmen. I don't care, man. Is this smart? Only 5 soldiers can be trained in a barracks. Don't tell me how to live my life. Get that guy on the food. Get these guys on the stone. We are 55. Okay, so I think even villagers in here. Oh, yeah, and there's that one gold pit. There we go. We'll finish the day. All right, I'm feeling better. We have a bigger army. I mean, we just gotta make it to day 10, right? We got 55 out of 50, so what happens? There's a little warning, but it doesn't tell me the repercussions. We also have an event. Oh, look at that. We're getting achievements. Our economy is thriving. Everybody prepare to die. All right, so 24, 23, 28, 5, 5. I mean, I'm assuming usually there's always boss waves. So we're going to divvy up our forces here. Half the forces here, half the forces here. A messenger awaits you. An old healer shows up at dusk, looking at the sky. There's a bad air tonight. It'll make the undead stronger. If we use gold, wood, and stone in a ritual, we can get rid of that air. Wow. Well, I'm glad we had those resources available to us, or else we would have died. So let's do a little that doesn't do anything. We'll put the little fire spell right there. Start dealing with those slimy boys. Up here is probably where we should have done the wall of fire. All right, you guys need to come up here and focus fire. Oh, shoot, the birds! The birds! I want another wall of fire. Wow, that wall is capitulating. Uh-oh, I've got 2 troops respawning. Okay, can we hold? This force is holding fine. It's the other side. It's this side that's just like absolutely dead. And we've actually lost all the towers up here. All right, where's my stuff? What are you guys doing? Shoot that bird. Shoot that bird. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hold. Flee, you fools! Oh my gosh, what? Just focus. Please, just yeah. There we go. Now we're doing it. All right, the keep has to hold. I think that's the objective. There's still 40 enemies, so more are gonna be coming. I'm basically converging all of my army on a single spot. We're respawning troops, but these things are dying, which means we will suffer troop lossage. It's gonna be a thing that's gonna happen. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. And I guess we'll do the wall of fire there since they're staying long enough. That was pretty good damage. Yeah, I guess using your troops to tie them up and then blasting them. There's still 23, and it's the slimes, meaning self-replicating troops effectively. If we lose any more troops, we'll only have one thing. All right, you're going to tie them up. We're going to have a wall of fire. Brave knight, you must do the thing. You, focus fire. Kill them. Fire and volleys. All right, deal with the slimes. There's a little bit of hiccups here. Wow, this guy is really good at tanking down some of their troops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is bad. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I think... Oh, it's defeated on day 10 of 10. The keep falls, we lose. But this is Kingdom's deck. If you want to check it out, let me know if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go cry.